This is NBC6 South Florida Today.
When it comes to decorating and home improvements, a lot of people like to do it themselves, but let's face it, we all need a little help and inspiration from time to time. Joining me now is Rena Moforis.
Yes, that's correct. Rena. Moforis.
Moforis. Rhymes with Lavoris.
There you go.
Okay. With home decorating workshops, I am loving this idea of going and getting some tips from a professional and then applying them yourself. Now, I see you brought some things with you, but before we get into the actual items and how they could work for us, particularly this time of year with the autumnal colors, which I love,
yes.
What are some things that we need to keep in mind? There are basic tenets of decor that we should keep up here, huh?
Right, right. One of the main things is balancing your color, balancing your objects, and making sure that all of your objects have a relationship to one another. And you can see from our example here that we'll start with the relationship of the objects to one another. We've got a mirror here in the background. This is part of a foyer vignette. We have a large plate here, and we have two jugs in a grouping with a little plant right here in the front.
So it's important to have symmetrical jugs, particularly when you have a pair of them.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We do not want any of our objects to feel lonely. It's very important that they all have a relationship to each other.
Okay, so this one's slightly smaller, but
yes.
Which gets to your second point, scale.
Scale, yes. Over here we have a large item which would weigh more heavily, and over here if we took one of these jugs away, it seems like the scale would be tipped more that way than it would be this way.
You're right.
So now
I know about tipping some scales, sister, but yeah, go ahead. But you're right. It's definitely like there's a balance and a symmetry to it.
Yes, there's a symmetry. And most importantly, what we do notice, especially when we go around viewing other people's homes, is a common thing that people do is they take their mirrors or their pictures and they hang them up too high, like in the center of the wall. And it really has to be part of the vignette. They have to have a relationship going on. So what we've showed you is really about 6 inches, no more.
Really?
Is how high a mirror or wall art should hang in relationship to the other items that it's part of.
But let me tell you something, because we have this problem in my house. Now, you're a petite woman. You're maybe 5 feet?
My eye level might be different.
Okay, I'm a little bit taller than you. I'm 5'3", but my husband is 6'5".
Yes.
So if I put a mirror down here, like Billy Barty's size, you know, my husband can see maybe his navel.
Right.
You know,
right.
and a nipple or two.
Right.
So we have to reach a compromise. So there are exceptions to the rule?
Well, not really. We have to divorce ourselves from that because...
Or divorce him and get a smaller man?
Yeah, smaller man.
Right.
That's the word. I have that problem too. My husband's also very tall.
Wow.
However, the mirror has nothing to do, or the picture, with the height of you or your husband. It has to do with the relationship of the objects that it's relating to.
So if he needs to comb his hair, he's going to have to squat.
He'll have to squat.
Now what about you know what I'm thinking? This is gorgeous. This is a wreath. Now, are we talking door wreath or are we talking wall wreath?
Well, during the holiday season, this would be typical of an entry vignette. And we brought the wreath because the wreath would make your front door is a great place to display your holiday items. So this would actually be a door wreath, and you can hang this on the front door. This is a fall theme because Thanksgiving is just around the corner,
that's really
so that's
pretty.
what we've selected.
Right.
We actually made this ourselves.
You did?
Yes, we did.
Aren't you a talented thing? Crafty too.
And they're easy to change seasonally. Christmas time comes, Hanukkah time, you can then switch your front wreath to something that relates to the theme of what you're going to be celebrating.
So, Mina, we are falling short on time, but the 2 tenets that I've gotten down is make sure everything is balanced, symmetry, make sure everything is scale. I don't care how tall your husband is, he's going to have the mirror lower, and what else? Everything has to be part of everything.
Yes, we have vignettes, exactly.
Vignettes.
Vignettes.
Well, you are very, very talented. I mean, this looks like Carl's, for God's sake. Doesn't it look nice? Rena has several seminars coming up in the month of December, one on decorating just for the holidays, the other on accessories, which is what we've been talking about. To learn more, you can give her a call at 954-763-8101. Thank you, Mina.
Thank you very much.
Coming up next, Joel Conable with the Departure Lounge. This week it's all about cruises, and we'll talk with a cruise guy who's on a Disney ship in the Bahamas. It's a lovely mirror, isn't it?
Don't miss the excitement of